Yes, Saman. I have received your answer. You're not going to state it. I'm just
Okay,
going to
ma'am.
check it. Fine. Yeah, I
Yeah,
have
I
received.
just wanted you to check the chat box. Fine.
Yeah, yeah. It's in front of me. I'm going to check it and we'll let you know within a second. Fine. It's very means fastly done. It's very good. Okay. Exactly. Very well done. Your answer is totally correct. Very good. Yes, Iman. Have you found the answer? Saman, you have done correctly. Now you can go with the second part of this. And before time you have done, it means you have a very good practice. Good. I want the answers from the other students as well. Okay, Fatma Nadeem, you have joined us now. Here is a test. So you can take out your notebook and just solve this question. Then you have to share your answer in the chat box. Fine. Any of the parts you can attempt now. Within 5 to 10 minutes, you can attempt and you can share your answers. Okay, Fatma Nadeem, we are done with the presentation. I think you are late. If your presentation is ready, we can go with the last 5 minutes. Fine. Let the students solve this question, then we will go with your presentation. Fine. Okay, I'm receiving the answer from Iman. Okay, let me check your answer. X minus 3. Very good. Yes, you have met the partial fraction correct. Very good, Iman. To divide it. Let me again see your answer. Check it. Iman, your answer is actually very correct. Just here is a problem of minus 2. The value of B is minus 2. Please check it again. The rest answers are very correct. Just there is a sign issue. Fine. Okay, Fatma Nadeem, that is fine. Please let me know if your presentation is ready. Then after winding up the test, then we will go with your presentation. Fine. Please let me know in the chat box. Okay, now I have with me the answer of Abdullah Kamran. Okay, let me check it. Exactly, Abdullah Kamran, very nicely. Your answer is correct. Very good. Yes, yes, it's correct. Very well done, Abdullah. That is fine. Your answer is correct. I want the answers of the other students as well. Students, we have 10 minutes now, less than even 10 minutes. So be fast here. Fatma Nadeem, your presentation is ready. Please let me know so that I can just adjust the time for your presentation. Okay. So dear students, let's have the presentation of Fatma Nadeem, and side by side you can do your test as well, fine? If not, then first let's listen to presentation of Fatma Nadeem because she has worked hard for the presentation. Then we can go ahead with the test. Am I clear to you? Okay, Saman, I will check your answer. Please let me see that. Okay, yeah. The value of A, fine. Let me just. Exactly, Saman, your the second answers of the second part is also correct. Very well done. Zainab Salim, your answer is correct. Yes, good. Very, very good. Now, students, you can continue. You can do your test as well. Let's have the presentation of Fatma Nadeem. Fatma Nadeem, I'm just going to stop the screen sharing. Then, dear students, please note down the question for the test. Then you can share your answers at the end. Okay. Okay, Fatma Nadeem, just be ready for the presentation now. Okay, dear students, let's have the presentation of Fatma Nadeem now. You have to be attentive during the presentation. Yes, Ashan Shah, your answer is correct. Very good. Very nice. It means you have learned the concept, but you haven't prepared the presentation, all of you. Next time, you should not be like this. Fatma Nadeem, dear, we are waiting for your presentation. Fatma Nadeem, am I audible to you? We are waiting for your presentation, dear. Please share your screen for presentation. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, dear. Okay, I have received the answer from Abdullah Kamran. Your answer is correct, dear. Very well done. Yes, of course. That's correct answer. No, Fatma Nadeem, you are not audible. Please share the computer original sound. Go on more option. Yeah, it's not
Teacher,
audible.
teacher, my answer is 1.
I'm going to write your answer in the chat box, dear. I can write your
I
answer
give
in
the
the chat
explanation
box.
of this question, I would like to give a little understanding about
It's audible
what
now.
partial fractions are and what are the methods to solve it. Basically, partial fraction is the process of starting with a simplified answer and taking it back apart, of decomposing the final expression into its initial polynomial fraction. In other words, it is basically an operation that is applied to the rational fraction. We express the fraction as the sum of polynomial and one or several fractions with a simpler denominator. So there are some methods that we keep in mind when we are resolving it to 1. That is, we lower the degree of the denominator. If the degree of the numerator is greater than the degree of denominator, we simply divide it and we go with the remainder as the equation. Make the substitution of constants accordingly, multiply the both sides by the LCM, arrange the terms in descending order, equate the coefficient, and we can solve these equations that help us to find the values of the constants. So regarding the question I'm going to explain, I'm going to use the fourth method, that is to multiply the both sides by the LCM. We'll keep this in mind when we're solving the question. Resolve into partial fraction. So we have this rational fraction which we have, that is a proper fraction, means the value of denominator is greater than the value of numerator. So in this partial fraction, I'm going to solve this with a little different method, which I supposedly think is an easy method. So this is over here the resultant fraction, and these are the partial fraction of this resultant fraction. A and B are the unknown values present in these partial fractions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply by the LCM, the both sides, in order to get rid of these denominator. So when I multiply, so these get eliminated by x minus 4 and x plus 3, and x minus 4 and x minus 4 get eliminated, so A has x plus 3, and similarly B has x minus 4 after the elimination of the denominator. We name this equation as equation 2, and this equation is an identity which is true for all the values of the x. Basically, an identity is an equation which is satisfied by the all values of the variables involved in an equation. So you see we have x plus 3 and x minus 3. They are two values of x which can be written as like equating with 0. So shifting 3 on that side gets minus 3, and say shifting minus 4 on that side gets plus 4. Now I'm putting these values of x in equation 2. Let me remind you of equation 2. But before finding the values of a and b, I would divide this equation into two parts. That is, when I'm finding the value of a, I would neglect this part which includes the value of b. Similarly, when I'm finding the value of b, I would neglect the part which includes the value of a. In this slide I have done so. So x minus 11 is equals to a, x plus 3 into the brackets. So I have no b over here, and x minus 11 is equals to b, x minus 4 into the brackets. I have no a over here. So I'm going to put x is equals to 4 in this part and x minus 3 in that part. Okay, so 4 minus 11 is equals to minus 7, and 4 plus 3 is equals to 7, and since 7 is getting multiplied over here with a, it would get divided on the other side. 7 ones are 7, so minus 1 is the value of a. Similarly, I am going with minus 3 over here. So minus 3 minus 11 minus gets plus, so minus 14, and minus 3 minus 4 minus get plus, so we have minus 7. Minus 7 is getting multiplied with b over here, so it will get divided on the other side by 14. 7 2s are 14, and minus will be eliminated, and 2 will be the value of b. So this was our resultant fraction, which was then into the partial fractions over here. Now we have found the values of the unknown. So a is replaced by minus 1 over here, and 2 is replaced by, b is replaced by 2. I hope you understood the different matter of resolving this resultant fraction into partial fraction. Thank you for watching the video. Aslam
Oh, very well done, Fatma Nadeem. I have really no
Teacher, my
words.
answer was correct.
Oh, what's going on? Please turn off your mics. Dear Fatma, I have really no words to praise or to admire your presentation. It's very nicely presented. Means very well. It's organized, it's managed. It's very well. You have explained it. I very like your presentation a lot. Keep it up, dear. Keep it up.